Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How is everybody doing? Are you guys all right? So, in this video, this is going to be a little detailed video because I'm going to talk about a PNP program that most people don't know about. Okay, so this PNP program is basically a subsection of the Manitoba PNP program. Okay, people know about Manitoba PNP program, but they don't know about this PNP program that is one of its kind in the whole wide world, according to my knowledge, because all provinces, territories, or countries have their immigration plans, have their immigration systems, but never a city itself invites immigrants and has its own immigration program. There's only one city in the world, according to my knowledge. If you guys know about any other city, okay, in the developed countries, then you must tell me about that video, about that city in the comment section. Okay, so the name of the city is called Morden. Okay, and the reason why I have never made a video on Morden is that Morden basically selects a selected range of knock codes. Okay, and in those knock code range, nothing ever raised my interest. But the other day, I went over to their website just out of the blue. Okay, I went over to their website and I thought that I need to check if there is something updated on their website. And suddenly I found out that knock code 0621 and I think knock code 0601. These are basically sales related knocks. Okay, so these two knock codes were added in their selected range of knock codes. Okay, I was surprised. Okay, and I went back to some old documents that I had from Morden, and I checked those screenshots, and there were no mention of those knock codes. Okay, so if you guys have that knock code, or if you guys have the other knock codes that are in demand for Morden, MORDEN. Okay, Morden. It is a city in Manitoba province. Okay, so let me explain the process. If your knock codes is in demand, or you need to have this information so that even if in a future time your knock code gets into the demand, like 0601 and 0621 were included in Morden Immigrant Nominee Program. So the thing is that you go to their website and they will give you a form. Okay, it is a PDF form, and you fill out that all of that form. Okay, so it is basically editable PDF, so you can fill it on your computer and then you can print it out. You need to sign that form. It is a self-explanatory form. I don't need to create a video about that, but if you guys would want the details, then I would make a video about that. Okay, so once you fill that form, you need to email that signed document, 4 or 5 pages, to the email address provided on the Morden website. Okay, so they give you a time of 6 weeks probably. Okay, 60 days or 6 weeks, I'm not sure. So after that time, they would inform you if they have shortlisted you or not. Okay, so if they have not shortlisted you, you need to wait for another 60 days. You can check these timelines on their website. You would need to wait another 60 days and then you can apply again to Morden. Okay, and on their website they say that the number of people that apply every year on the Morden immigration program, only 5% people are selected. They mention it on their website. Okay, so don't keep your hopes high. Out of 100, 5 people will be getting selected, but these are not very bad numbers considering the other PNP programs. Okay, so if they have shortlisted you, what happens is they would ask you to have a Skype call with them. Okay, on that Skype call, they would confirm whether you have an intention of residing in Morden or not. Okay, because this is a specification. And maybe at a later stage, maybe they would ask you to sign that you would reside in Morden if given all the all the facilities. Okay, so that is a hunch that I made. Don't catch me on this. So what happens is, on that Skype call, if you tell the interviewer that you're positive about living in Morden and having a connection within Morden city is an added benefit. Okay, so what you do is after your Skype interview, they might call you on a visit, temporary visit, maybe 9 days. That's the timeline. So they will give you a letter that we want you to visit our province, and on that visit, they basically want you to meet a few employers in your field. They actually want you to go out and check the recreational activities, the educational activities for your children. They want you to plan your life over there in those 9 days. Okay, and after the completion of those 9 days, maybe they will interview you again. They would call you to their city, maybe in Winnipeg. I'm not sure about it. Okay, they would call you there, and they would interview you, and they would ask you to show some documents. That where did you go in those 9 days? Which schools did you visit? Which employers did you go to? How were your interviews? What do you feel about it? How do you feel about living and residing permanently in Morden city? Okay, and then you have to satisfy that thingy. The investigation officer, we could call that officer an investigating officer. So you would justify yourself in front of that interviewer. Okay, and after the interviewer is satisfied, you would be gone back to your country at that time. Okay, and after the interviewer is happy with what you have told him and all the documents and all the procedures, then they would request Manitoba PNP program that Manitoba should be giving a provincial nomination to that particular person. If you were selected by Morden, then Manitoba will issue you a nomination. 600 CRS points will be added to your Express Entry profile, and after that, the next draw, all program draw, the PNP draw, you will be getting yourself selected. Okay, so there are two problems in this program. First problem is that getting shortlisted is actually tough. Okay, not everybody can get himself or herself selected by Morden. As they say, 5% people are selected. Okay, so the second problem is going for a visit visa. We know that getting a Canadian visit visa without a connection is difficult. Although they would give you a letter, but they will not assist you in your visit visa. You have to go through all that procedure yourself. Okay, so getting a visit visa might be a little harder for you. Okay, so these are the two problems with Morden. Otherwise, it's a great program. I mean, I'm in love with that program. I mean, I'm already wishing to visit Morden one day and see what kind of a city that is, who is having its own immigration plan. So it is a great thing for me to see. There are some other small programs from some cities in the world. Let me rectify myself. But Morden does not need a job offer. Morden does not need a connection. Morden does not need you to have studied from Morden. They don't want you. They don't need of you to have a property in Morden. All of those have added points, but that is not their requirement. So a city without any restriction, having an immigration plan, that is one of a kind in the whole wide world. That is my understanding. Okay, so if you guys like this video, and if you're going to bombard that Morden website, then be sure that after I upload such videos about such programs, then often their website get crashed. Okay, but don't worry about it. You can apply tomorrow. You can apply day after tomorrow. They are not in a rush. You should not be in a rush. Okay, so take it easy. This is Alif the Car, wishing you guys all the best.